in the past, Kentucky State University's administrations have not always placed academics as their highest priority.
About a certain math teacher, you're bound to get an F in the class. If you're a girl, and let's say you have enlarged certain parts of your body, you're guaranteed an A in this class.
Probably most faculty and most students would say that academics should be the highest priority.
They got a study section right by the library, and it has been closed since the beginning of this semester.
As long as they get your money, they don't care if you pass your classes, anything like that.
And the library closes at 10 o'clock. So what happens if I go to the library at 8 o'clock, I have to study for only 2 hours. And that isn't enough study. So what will happen? I'm going to fail my exams, I'm going to fail all my classes and all that because I don't get time to study. And when I come to my room to study, people are making noise. The library is the only place I got to study. And they're closed at 10 o'clock.
Okay, I'm going to take computer science 108. Alright? I'm an engineering major. I'm thinking about switching my major to computer science. Tell me why I have to take computer science 107 when I'm already past it.
We would like to see students with better qualifications. That is, a higher grade point average and higher test scores.
That's how sucky this place is. They gave me before God.
You know, we all can't afford to go anywhere. That's why some of us are here.
And certainly in the past, we have had less well-qualified students in Whitney Young than we do now.
It could be because of the lack of education of the students here.
KSU takes all our money and does nothing with it.
In the last year, we have received much less than from the Kentucky State Legislature than we had hoped to receive. And just recently, within the last couple of weeks, we've heard concerning next year that some major budget items in KSU's budget requests will not be funded at all.
The art department's awesome, but they don't get any support.
Energy you want for $2 fucking.
So KSU has had budget cuts, and they've affected everybody, students and faculty alike.
We don't get much funding. Kentucky State tends to be a little stingy with their money. They don't like giving that up much.
But we would like to have more scholarship money for students in Whitney Young School, for example. We would like to have scholarship money for study abroad to use in Whitney Young School. We don't have that now. That's one area that I personally have been sorry to see cut.
There's, I don't see how a lot of the teachers put up with the students and students' lack of motivation. I can't put up with it, and that's why I'm leaving Kentucky State.
The professors are really great. That's the problem, is the majority of the faculty here are pretty high quality people, but as far as the administration goes,
What sucks about K-State?
It's in Frankfurt.
Activity fees. Why do I pay like $200 for activities that I never get to enjoy? And why on the weekend don't we have anything to do?
Yeah.
I don't have fun in Frankfurt. No one has fun in Frankfurt.
This school at times feel like a high school, the same high school drama.
I've faced more criticism and hatred from the students. I'm not sure whether it's because of my looks or any other reason, possibly my race.
Especially people that look at me and judge me. You don't know me, so why do you dislike me?
And I hate to say it, but there's a lot of ignorant people up here.
Why in the hell would you set a garbage can on fire in a dormitory that has the vents are circulated throughout the building, so and plus plastic, when you burn plastic, it creates toxic fumes, which means when the fumes get through the air ducts, everybody's breathing that shit in. And that's very toxic. If you breathe in enough of that, you can die. You can lose consciousness and you can die.
You know, if you try to be as polite as you can to help serve these people, and you know they just catch your attitude with you for no reason. You know, we need to cut some of that stuff out.
Me and the K-State cops do not get along. It starts out with a few parking tickets. Everybody gets them. I park in the wrong place, they give me tickets. This is how bored the K-State cops are. Alright, listen. We're wrestling, and this
KSU cop pulls up right there.
and he walks over to us and breaks us up like we were actually killing each other.
He says that we could have caused a traffic accident because somebody be watching us wrestle.
Like us wrestling on the grass, we're called some jackass driving a car to wreck.
Well, it's their own fault if they get into a car accident. It's not our fault.
Who's dumb enough to actually wreck? Because two people over here wrestling.
I hate them.
Well, they sit behind these little trees to catch you speeding in speed traps. And when they catch you speeding, they can't get out from behind the trees.
Like this one time, me and Greg were studying in Jackson Hall. We're in there doing our work, and a cop comes in. And he tells us we have to get out. We tell him that we're students and that we need the lab time. But he still kicks us out anyway. But before that, he leaves while we're getting our stuff together and brings back 2 cops.
They're bored and stupid.